What is going on, guys? Dylba here, and today I'm bringing you my playthrough of the treasure map, Jinbei or Bonney, whichever one you want to call it. I was actually spending a lot of time looking into the, to get around the paralysis and stuff on the intrusion boss of Lilith. Just because, if you had watched my previous video, you would have seen me struggling and then just basically saying that you have to use double body. Technically, that's not true. If you're a lot smarter than me and had read before I used all my super collar, if you upgrade the Dreadnought ship just to level 1, so that's just to get rank 4 across the board for the collar upgrades, it reduces paralysis by 1 turn. So that, along with the supportability of the Miss Double Finger, as well as I've got the... Who have I got on my Sanji? And it's taking forever to load because my internet connection was terrible. I've got the... Nobody, because it doesn't matter. But, because I'm using a different team setup. But if you use someone like... I'm just loading it up now. Reduce status effects, paralysis. Yeah, Chopper, he gets rid of it, paralysis by 1 turn, and then that combined with the ship gives you the complete reduction of paralysis on stage 2 without having to use double body or another weird configuration of the team. This is an annoying team that I've made here. I have to stall the first 8 turns on turn 1 to get the ship special, because this ship special gets rid of 2 turns of paralysis. That combined with Miss Double Finger and Mr. 1 gets rid of the further 4 turns of paralysis, and that way I don't have to use 2 specials. Is it worth it? It's a little slower, but this is the highest point boosting team, and I think the points are a little bit more important than how fast I'm going, especially against the big boss. If this was just for one of the intrusions, I'd change the team up because they don't really matter so much. But if you're focusing on points, you want to focus on the intrusion and the boss with the highest point boosting team you can possibly make, because they obviously give you the most points and help you rank up and level up faster. But yeah, after after I've stalled the first couple turns, it's fine. Or you're gonna proc the Sanji and Robin and the ship special, and then in the 3rd turn it's Jinbei, and basically it's just remaining specials. And the order you want to go in is Robin, Bonney, Nami, Jinbei on stage 3, because you want to make sure you get those negative orbs with the Jinbei special before you use Bonney's super class. So yeah, other than that, that's basically it for the intrusion. It's actually quite easy now that I've figured that out. Granted, it did take me like 12 hours because I don't like reading. I just kept putting it off. But anyway, I'll leave you with the boss fight, and yeah. Alright, coming up to Brook. If you have this ace, I know not everybody wants to spend their points on him, but he's really good. Both these guys are considered free-to-play characters, so you should be able to make this team if you're willing to spend the points in the Ray shop, whatever. You only need 1 copy, you don't need a max amount like I have. Yeah, if you've got these guys, this team literally always face Brook on the map. It is so fast. You use... the units I'm using, are all free to play. I'm not saying that Yamato is, I'm saying that the Zora you can get is free to play, the Wiper you can get is free to play, and the Ace you can get is free to play. Those are the only specials that I'm using. The rest are just filler. So Zora to skip the first 2 stages, Whitebeard to get rid of the barrier, and Ace just gets rid of the health. And it completely eliminates it. I don't know how long it'll go for, but I've already reached my all my rewards. So if you're just going to do this for rewards, then that is really, really good. That team, it just annihilates on the map every single time. Alright, we have now reached the Chopper boss stage. Don't you love that I've already recorded this once, and because I didn't have my mic unmuted, it didn't save. So yeah, this team, again, you can do it completely free to play. Just change Luffy, not Luffy, the Zora and Sanji out for somebody who is an orb booster. That is also a Straw Hat. And Sanji and Zora are both an orb and attack booster. So that's the only reason why they're on this team. The rest is like really easy to obtain. Luffy gets around literally every effect. If you don't have someone else to get rid of the last turn of Threshold, just use a second Luffy special, and that gets rid of the last of the Threshold. Make sure you have all Straw Hats if you're going to be using this Luffy as a captain, as you can use his EX special if you have all Straw Hats, and that gets rid of the Block Orbs. Or if you don't really care about the Block Orbs, you can always just use a Brûlée support to get rid of that on the final turn, and you can just use double Luffy special, and it gets around everything anyway, so not that big a deal, pretty easy. Then again, it is just the first Battle Rush boss. Battle Rush boss. Bit tongue-tied. Next up is Usopp and Frankie. I kind of clicked through this a little fast, but it doesn't really matter. The only units you need to use are the Kaido and the King. Again, they get around everything. The other units I've got here is just for speed purposes. Enel is free to play, so you can use him as well if you want to clear. Izo Kiku have been out for a long time, but if you don't have them, just get a second damage dealer for stage 2. Odin and Roger are only here because they're an orb. They're a quick orb and attack boost, so if you can find somebody who falls in that sort of category, like you can use Nami, Karina, they're quick, they can give you an orb boost, so that's fine. But King's free to play, Kaido is officially free to play as of the previous, what's it called? Pirate Rumble. Gave you the copies, and we got his 6+ in the most recent Kazuna Clash. You're just going to use King Special, Kaido Superclass. And then attack. Do not attack with the Kaido with the Wano Orb, because you will get the... You won't be able to use the special of the other Kaido, and they will have a Wano barrier the next turn. Again, if you want to just skip the Orb and attack boost, you can run like a Hiyori where instead of Roger Odin, and she'll just give you full Wano Orbs, and then you just wave clear with everything else, so you don't have to tap at all. So yeah. Okay, probably the most annoying of the Battle Rush bosses is Jinbei. I want to say Stump was using a Gear 5 team, which gets around the death hit, so that's pretty cool, pretty interesting. I've just gone with the recommended Bonney and the Straw Hats, because if I've got the recommended, why not? There's just like a lot of gimmicks that go on. If you want to hear me go more in depth about it, my team preparation will be linked somewhere here. And yeah, he's just the most annoying of all of them. He has Paralysis Bind as well as Block Orbs. I think he has an Interrupt, but no, he has a Death Hit. So Frankie blocks the Death Hit. Chopper gets rid of the barrier that he has for 2 greats. Bonney gets rid of the Bind and the Paralysis, as well as her Super Class gets rid of the Block Orbs into meat. No big deal. I've got Nami, Karina in case I need the damage as an orb booster. Could chuck them on a different team too. So like, it's annoying. There's a lot of gimmicks, but if you have the characters, you can get around it pretty easily. But yeah. And finally, it's the final boss against Jewelry Bonney herself. Very easy because I have all of the boosters. I know... I was watching, I think it was Stump's video, and he made a very fair point. If you don't have friend captains with either Robin, Nami, Sanji, one of the boosters, definitely don't go to New World, because having those boosters is so much, like, helps out so much, and there are more... I'm pretty sure the effects are harsher in New World than they are in previous seas. I haven't played in the other seas up in New World, like, basically the whole time I've played this game mode. And, yeah, so if you can't manage to find, like, a Robin or a Sanji or a Nami or something as a friend captain to get around some of these debuffs, then maybe try keeping to the, like, earlier tiers, because it's just... I said in my preparation video, if you're going to be pulling on any Sugo that isn't like an anniversary, I recommend Treasure Map, because their gimmicks are horrible, and you want to get around them because you need to farm Treasure Map for the materials, for the limit break stuff. It's our most important game mode. But yeah, Jinbei gets around the most of stage 2. I've just got support of Crocodile on Robin to get around the chain down. Sanji gives us an attack boost. Nami gets rid of the special rewind, as well as gives us an orb manipulation. And then on stage 3, it's just Nami and then Lilith specials, and then you use Lilith's superclass for an extra attack boost, because she can stack 2 attack boosts. So that's it for Treasure Map, guys. Make sure to just keep farming and get those materials to limit break. I don't know how much farming I'm going to do this time round, because I honestly can't be bothered with Treasure Cruise at the moment. Kind of taking a step back and reassessing how much I want to play this game. But I'll keep making videos as long as I do play the game. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!